We just saw Dirty Grandpa, and on this show, I take my friends, we go see a movie, we review it here in the car, and then we have a discussion. The review part is spoiler-free, so if you're on the fence or looking for a recommendation, you can watch this video without getting spoilers. And if you do want to see the full discussion with spoilers, check out the other video, Bad Grandpa, Dirty Grandpa, movie discussion with spoilers. That's a different movie.
I've been doing the same.
Dirty Grandpa is a R-rated comedy starring Robert De Niro and Zac Efron as they run around in Florida being ridiculous and doing R-rated shenanigans. The movie has a really, really weak opening, and it's one of these things that if you know what the premise of the movie is before you go into it, which you should if you're going to see a movie called Dirty Grandpa, it really takes a while before it picks up and becomes entertaining, becomes funny. Most of the jokes and most of the entertainment value really comes from the supporting cast more than the lead cast. Robert De Niro doesn't make me laugh as much as the supporting cast, and Zac Efron is just a complete snooze. I just really didn't ever find what he was saying funny, and maybe that's the point. Maybe he was supposed to be the straight man the entire time, and what Robert De Niro was saying was supposed to be the funny part, but the first act really felt like a Happy Madison movie, and then it kind of got jump-started a bit with like Aubrey Plaza's character and Jason Mantzoukas, made it funny. Was that enough to make it something I would recommend? No. I mean, maybe as a rental, watch the first 30 or 40 minutes at double speed, or just skip to when they get to Florida and watch it from there. Skip to when they go to Jason Mantzoukas' like surf/drug shop. And watch it from there. I mean, we did laugh. I laughed at this movie. I thought there were some really funny things that happened in it, but it had kind of beaten me down by that point too. Like, I was kind of just like over it, and then I was like, oh, they actually do have a joke here. Okay, that's impressive. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Look, they can actually put jokes in a row in this movie. So yeah, I was disappointed, but it's not like. It's not a terrible comedy, and it's not just... If the whole movie was like the first act, if it was just Robert De Niro and Zac Efron going back and forth, and Robert De Niro saying crazy stuff, and Zac Efron just being like, oh my gosh, how would you say that? I would hate this movie, so... What do you guys think?
I enjoyed the movie as a comedy. And it's definitely a movie that you know what's going to happen. You're not really surprised. I would agree with you by saying the supporting characters made the movie what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The first part of the movie was a little slow, but then when you got to Florida, you figured everything out pretty much. It really kicked in. I can't say that I'm needing more from the movie. If you want to go to see this movie in the theater, if you're just, wanting to spend the money to go see it, but you will get the same out of it if you rent it or if you watch it online.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not something I would probably want to spend money on to go for, like, a date night or, anything like that, but
yeah,
it was still enjoyable, and, I mean, I wouldn't take it back. Like,
sure.
It was lighthearted.
Yeah.
Movie that, people can enjoy if they're just looking for something. If you like Robert De Niro.
Yeah, it's a better than average comedy. It really takes its time to get going, and it's too bad that the two leads are not the best part of the movie.
True, but I think the best part is the supporting characters.
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely.
Wholeheartedly, like, that's what made it for me.
Yeah.
The first act was dreadful. It took so long for one funny thing to happen that I almost completely checked out of the movie. Once they did get to Florida, though, and they introduced new characters, even though they were only on screen for little bursts, they were so great that it made the last half of the movie absolutely hilarious and salvageable to the point where I would recommend seeing this, but not going to see it at the theater.
So yeah, that's our review. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.